Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. Welcome to Hardcore Express. My name is Jenna, fitness coordinator in Bedford. We're ending off the week with 15 minutes of straight core work. You don't need anything today. You just need yourself, some space. We're mostly going to be working on the floor for these core exercises. We have a walking plank that we're going to do for 1 minute. We have some bird dogs with a crunch, and then we're going to finish it off with a hollow hold at the end. So we're going to go through those first two exercises twice and then finish it off with that hold. Again, just 15 minutes of your time today. Let's end the week off strong. You've already pushed all the way through. So finish it off with this 15 minutes of work for work. We're going to do a quick stretch before we get into the actual workout, just for a few minutes here. So we're going to start on our mats. Want to make sure you can see me. We're going to be doing our cat-cow stretch. So in your tabletop position, on your hands and your knees, thinking of bringing your belly button towards the ceiling. So I have this kind of rounded back here as I push through. Inhale. As I exhale, I make the opposite motion. So now I have an arch in my back, butt towards the ceiling. Again, let's come up. Inhaling. Exhaling, working into our lower back. Oops. All the way up. Down. Nice job here. Let's go for two more. Up, up, up. Hold that stretch for a second. Just let it go. Nice job. Back up. Last time. And let it go. All right, we're going to try to keep these AirPods in for the whole time today. Let's see how this works. On your hands, seal stretch. So pushing back even further into your lower back. This should feel really good, feeling that stretch opening up your spine. If you want to move each shoulder forward just a little bit, feel that extra stretch. I'm over my toes, so my feet are on the ground. Okay, we're going to come down to our mat. Press your hands in towards your body. One more time, push all the way up, feeling that stretch a little bit more this time. Nice job. And we are going to get into our workout. Let's go through these exercises together. All right. I'm going to turn my mat just so you can see my body positioning and form. The first exercise, I call it a plank walk. We're not actually walking instead of a plank jack. We're actually just going to be walking our feet in and out. So you are going to be in your high plank. So I'm on my hands here on my feet. So I have a nice neutral spine. I'm walking my feet out nice and wide. So 1, 2, stepping them back in, 1, 2. The goal here is to not move your whole body as you move your feet. So you want to move them very gently so that your hips stay low and you're really engaging your core. So those walks are going to take place for 1 minute. If you're uncomfortable with the walks and you're still working at that plank, that's totally fine. Let's hold this plank here on your knees. So I'm here in this half plank, and you're squeezing, holding for 1 minute of work. So that's option number 2. After that, you have your bird dog with a crunch. So you're doing 15 each side. We're going to work one side at a time. This is coming from your tabletop as well. So I'm here. My right arm comes forward towards my ear, and my left leg comes behind me. So opposite arm as leg, I'm here. Now to bring it in, bring that elbow to that knee, crunch it in the center, and then bring it back out. Whoops, I'm going to have to move my mat here. Not enough space. 15 each side. And the goal with that is to still keep those hips down. Again, no twisting of the hips. We don't want to rotate them. The goal is to keep everything facing the ground so we're really working that core. So after you do 15 each side, we're going to go back to those plank walks. Do it twice through, and then we're going to finish off with 1 45-second hollow hold. Are we ready? So let's start here. Let me just move my mat. And let me just go grab my timer, excuse me, just so I can time out that 1 minute of work. I'll be right back. All right, let's get settled into our plank. So these walkouts, we're not going to count at all. We're just going for 1 minute of work. Again, this can also be a regular plank. If you don't feel like you're there yet, that's totally fine. Whatever works for you. 3, 2, 1. Let's start in that plank. Sorry, that high plank on my hands. Walking your feet out. Doesn't need to be super fast. Focus on engagement of the core. Are your hips moving? If so, you need to remember to squeeze belly button towards the ceiling. Nice flat back, shoulders are pulled back. Good job here. You're about halfway. You might be feeling this in your obliques as well as you step those feet out to the side and bring them back into center. Nice job. 20 more seconds. Keep pushing here. All right, nice job. 10 more seconds. You've got it. Get nice and strong. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's rest. Nice job. You can come out of that plank. Take a second here. We're going into those bird dogs with a crunch. 15 each side. We don't need to time this. At your own pace, coming from your tabletop. Opposite arm as the leg. Here we go. Make sure everything's stacked accordingly. So my hands are under my shoulders. My knees are under my hips. 15 each side. We're here. Let's do that crunch in the middle and all the way back out. Nice job taking your time. Notice my hip is parallel to the ground. I'm not rotating it to the outside. It's not rotating to the inside. Everything's staying nice and flat. Really feeling this in my core. Good. Really nice job here. Keep up the good work. We're working hard on this Friday morning. 5 more with the side. 4, 3. You want to see that crunch? 2. Last one. 1. Good, and let it go. Shake it off. Maybe you're feeling this in your shoulders too. That's totally normal, especially when you're in that plank, right? Your body's working a lot harder to balance on one side. Let's take it to the other side. So whatever side you didn't do, 15 on the next side in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Oops, sorry, I already did that side. Sometimes I forget what side I already did. So we're crunching in here. Opposite arm as leg, all the way out straight. Good. Notice when I'm extending, my body's in one nice line here. A little bit of a crunch. Good work. You're doing great. Don't give this up. Here's 13. 2 more. 14. Squeeze. 15. Let's rest. Beautiful. Really nice work. Take a second here. We're going in for round 2. And then we're finishing it off with that hold. Hope we're feeling good. That was round 1. So if you feel like you didn't push enough, still one more chance. Go a little bit further. Now that you have the form down, focusing on where your body is, where your hips are, where everything is positioned, is that super important. We want to make sure we're doing these things correctly and getting the most benefit from it. So 10 more seconds here. We're going to go into our plank walks out and in with the feet. Again, take this to a regular plank if you'd like. Are you ready, team? 3, 2, 1. Here's your 1 minute of work. Let's see it. I don't want to see those hips move. Keep them nice and steady. Beautiful. Good work here. Moving through this together. Taking time for ourselves and our bodies for this movement. Even if it's just 15 minutes, you're doing it. Already halfway there, so stay with it. Good. "20 seconds. Good. Keep those feet moving. Whoops. There goes my AirPod as usual. 5 seconds, team. 3, 2, 1. Let it drop. Nice job. I'm gonna readjust here. Let's go back to those bird dogs with a crunch 15 each side. Getting a little bit toasty here. All right. One more round of those bird dogs, and then we have that hollow hold coming up. So back to our tabletop position. You don't need this anymore. Are you ready to finish this off? All right, so we're in tabletop. Choose whatever side you'd like. Keeping your hip down towards the ground, no external rotation towards the sky. I know it's hard to do, but really focus hard on that form piece of it. 3, 2, 1. Opposite arm as leg. Crunch it in the middle. So you're breathing too. Don't forget about that part, right? Very important. Maybe you're starting to move a little bit quicker now. Getting the hang of it. See that crunch. Don't forget about that elbow to that knee in the middle. All right, for these reps, 13, 14, last one, 15. Okay, let's bring it down. One more side. Take a nice deep breath. Strong finisher. Opposite arm, here we go. Let's bring it out for 15. Here we go. Get nice and strong here. Keep up the good work. 9, 10, you got 5 more. 3, 2, 1, all the way out, back to center. Shake it out, shake those shoulders out. Really awesome job. All right, 45 seconds is all we have left to complete your workout. Hollow hold, let's go over the form of this hollow hold. Exactly what it sounds like. You're making a hollow shape with your body. So you're going to be lying on your back. Now, the trick is your hands and your feet should be off the ground. So your feet or your legs are going to be about here, and your arms come by your ears here. So I'm in this hollow position, kind of like that half circle, and my belly button is pushing towards the floor. We are holding that here for 45 seconds. The lower your feet, the harder it is. I will let you choose where those legs are, but again, it should be somewhat lower down as we are making that hollow shape. 45 seconds is all you have. You can do this. And then you're done. All right, team. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's hop into that hollow hold. So arms by your ears. Again, legs are up here. If you can see me, I believe you can. We're holding that exact positioning. Think belly button is sinking into the floor. Okay, I'll try to keep an eye on my timer. Here we go. You're about halfway through this. Awesome, awesome work. Come on, I want to see you push today. 15 seconds. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Whew. Shake it out. Fantastic job. Maybe you're working up a little bit of a sweat like I am. Good job. Coming to our butterfly. Bottom to the feet together. Let's stretch over that chest. Let that heart rate drop. Really nice job. Actually going to reach over to one side in this butterfly position. So my left elbow's on the ground, my right arm is coming over to the side, opening up my hips, stretching through my shoulder, rib cage. Good, and back up to the other side. That nice stretch. All right, we're gonna stand up. Let's do one last thing here. My shoulders are feeling a little bit active after doing those planks, so we'll stretch out the shoulders, grab an arm, pull it across. We are breathing. Switch it up so you can see me here. Good, let's bring those arms all the way up. Stretch towards the sky. Exhale, let it go. Really awesome job today. Give yourselves a round of applause. Nice work today. Hope to see you guys next week. Save this, do it later if you couldn't finish it all. Or if you didn't do it at all, maybe do it this weekend and have an awesome weekend. Bye.